Back in the year 1954, movie studio Toho made a film that would change the industry forever. Godzilla, King of the Monsters. This film will define generations of movies, but not many know the wretched tale of the man in the suit. Some say he passed out in the suit and suffocated. Some say he might have drowned. Some say that his bones physically mended to the suit itself. Even folks today say that in that old warehouse in which the film was originally made, you can still hear his agonizing scream bounce through the halls. Fair warning, the game is still in alpha, so you'll tend to see like a lot of bugs and glitches and whatever things that aren't supposed to happen. But in my opinion, it adds to the experience because it's kind of funny to see them. But they'll most likely get patched soon, so don't worry. It's essentially like FNAF, except there's only one crazy dude trying to get you. You've got limited power, but you can restart the generator, so you're not totally cucked when the lights go out. You also have an anxiety meter that, when it reaches 100%, will insta-kill you. Watching the cameras will lower your anxiety though, so do that. It's sort of like another Roblox game called Intruder, except Godzilla. You can use the cams to spot Godzilla's location, but there are some areas where he can't be seen at all, but you can totally hear him throughout the building, so I think using his audio cues is a good way to save on power. Your goal is to collect 10 Godzilla posters and then survive until 6 AM. Once it hits 6, you have to sprawl to the exit without Gojira catching you. You cannot leave without getting all the posters, and sometimes they're in really BS spots, so make sure you check everything. It's a really simple but genuinely enjoyable gameplay loop that I just really like. It's really fun, especially when you have friends. And I find it really replayable, because I like to just make fun of Godzilla. Alright, follow me.
I mean lemon.
I think he's slightly... Run!
Run as fast as you can. You can't catch me up the gingerbread man.
No, he's definitely stuck. Oh. Oh. Oh! Unfortunately, at the moment, there's only one single night, but the devs have said that they're currently working on the second night. In the meantime, there's around 7 badges that you can collect, of which include Death, where you die by Gojira, Death the sequel, where you have a panic attack and die, Death 3, Revenge of the Death, where you can't die at all, Plush, where you click on this little Godzilla plush in the office, Kaiju Fanatic, where you just speedrun getting all the posters, and the last 2 here are... playing the game. I wanted to get started with the weaknesses first to really highlight them. The biggest thing wrong with the game as of now is the lack of content. Like I said before, there's only one night, so after you completed that, fucking around is just really all you can do. Recently, there's an update that added these roles, which, you know, that is more stuff to the game, and I enjoy that, but there's still only one night to play. And, like, once you've gotten all the roles, you've really exhausted all the in-game content. Another weakness, like stated before, are some of the glitches in the game. However, I want to say that none of these glitches are, you know, terrible or game-breaking, or that they cause, like, any loss of progress. And they're really just funny to see, and like I said, they enhance the experience a little. But there was this one glitch that I found while I was playing with my friend, and I don't even know how he caused it, but he was stuck on this specific part of the cams, and like he couldn't get off, and he just couldn't, and like he was kind of just stuck there. He could move around, but he was stuck, and I had to guide him around like I'm a service dog. And that was the only time I saw an actual glitch. However, the strengths of the game really do outweigh its negatives.
So let's look into them.
Suitborne has really good strengths, which make it one of the best horror games on Roblox right now. It has really great use of Godzilla's roar whenever you spot someone, and it's absolutely heart-pounding when you're getting chased down. It is fairly easy to lose him, but that doesn't really take away anything from the fear factor. On the topic of that fear factor, it is so intense whenever I have to fix the generator. I hate it in a good way. I'm always dreading Godzilla just appearing right behind me and just dunking on me when my guard is down. This game is also really fun to play with friends, and just to troll around with them and mess around. The game has these really stupid and goofy emotes that I hope they expand on in future updates. They're just super funny. When you reach 80 anxiety, you start seeing these hallucinations of Godzilla, and oh my god, it creates so much more stress, and I love it. Well, the actual jump scares, in my opinion, aren't that scary or anything special. It's the build up to them that really leaves an impact. Suitborne has a super good and chilling atmosphere, and I like all the little sound effects that play around, especially Godzilla's. Expanding on what I said earlier about the generator, it is so scary just hearing him in the room next to you. And when he finally sees you and starts rushing at you like an enraged bull, that's the cherry on top of it all. Overall, the game is just super scary, especially when you're alone. Alright, to sum it all up, Suitborne is a really great horror game. While there are some minor flaws, soon they'll be addressed by the developers, and those flaws will be mitigated to really cement Suitborne as one of the greatest horror games on Roblox. If you guys like the video and want to see more of me, remember to subscribe, please.